your problem? Changing mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Switching mags.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Under fire.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
Painting LDB on target.
Inserting additional armor. Reloading.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Inserting additional armor. Inserting additional armor.
Last remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Good
There is
kill.
no way.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Oh,
Get
bitch.
hunting. Your squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Last remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Boy, no way.
Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Kill confirmed.
Here we go.
Located the rest of them.
Equipment out. Last
Enemy
mag.
destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Switching mags.
Squad mates redeployed. Well done. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
On my final mag.
Friendly
Marking
loadout drops on the way. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Inserting additional armor.
Got 10 squads active in the field. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
Visual on enemies.
Primary objective complete.
Reloading.
All targets eliminated. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad as a tag match. Get hunting.
Last mag. On my final mag. Last mag.
Mark remaining
10 enemies
operators
down.
from that squad. Hunt them down.
Changing mags.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Sending a Semtex.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad with your tac
Switching
map.
mags.
Holy stackers! Gee! Stacking like crazy, my god.
Locating the rest of them.
Yo! You see y'all suck, bro. Oh, suck at this game.
Quick time's over.
Oh.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Back in the AO.
Stand by for redeployment.
Yeah, I'm breaking.
We've located the rest of them.
Inserting armor.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Same stackers.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Inserting armor.
Spotted a contract. Not done yet. Eyes on Semtex.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Deco, authorized LDPR strike.
Watch your fire! 5 of them. Changing mags.
Soldier incoming.
Inserting additional armor.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Reloading.
Jesus Christ!
Watch your six.
Stacking, bro.
Only 10
This
were
being
there.
weird.
They hit them hard that time.
It does not take 2 y'all just to kill you.
Vamos, vamos.
Bring on a game. Sure, that's all me at, boy. Long range. Alright. This is one. And then we need SSG. Rather 9mm. What that's Stop. Oh. Don't touch that phone. Stop. CR2, TR2, 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 TR2. Jeez. CR2, TR2, TR2. Carbon 57. Jeez. That's it. Kill. Carbon. Barrel. 14. Stopping through it. Slap, stop, slap guard, slap down, slap, hands, slap guard, slap down, slap, hands, slap guard. Don't have your grip, hands, mods, your grip, control license, mods, your grip, control license. No, it said bonus clip grip. Oh my. But that man, I said bonus clip. I'm right there. I just want to get the game. But that man, I said bonus clip. I'm right there. I just want to get the game. But that man. I said bonus clip. I'm right there. I just want to get the game. 34, my God. What is this supposed to do? I'm using it right now. Hold on. What is this supposed to do? I'm using it right now.
Was it indeed something special? It was made from fish bowl mixed with frozen so, the presenter explained this dish was called growing salad. Just add water, and the plant inside would rapidly sprout and grow. And the entire dish was completely edible. Matt was absolutely furious. He grabbed the dish and marched straight into the kitchen, confronting the head chef. He made it clear he came here to eat, not to be a guinea pig for experimental dishes. But instead of getting upset, Chef Ross simply turned around and pulled out a piece of premium Japanese A6 Wagyu beef.
But in 2026, buddy, weak ass immune system, boy.
Shot back that beef was actually his specialty. Ross calmly picked up a blowtorch and began searing the Wagyu until it reached a perfect medium. Carefully arranged the monster in place, positioned each piece just so before covering it with black dough. Take the crucial final step. Ross whipped whole the chips in the container, which not only enhanced the steak's flavor, but also made the meat more tender and juicy, while a subtle piece of fluid wood smoke. Ross declared that while Western cuisine continued to evolve, these dishes were stuck in the past, and that's exactly why he presented them.
Okay. Okay, top. Let me go ahead and give y'all it. Top Rebirth Highland movement settings in 2026 focus on instant responses utilizing top. So movement tactical sprint, slide behavior set on hybrid. So slide behavior hybrid. Or hybrid set high sensitivity 1. So for this, alright, so just put this on whatever you want. I don't care. For me, I'm just gonna go ahead and put mine on like dirt, like 3. Like 3 only, cause I ain't like that though. Just focus on this type of stuff. I'm just gonna be moving like this, like. So 0 to 3, so just shake them all like 3, I guess. I'm gonna set them all on. I'm just gonna put down like a good 6. Yeah, my God, I don't know what this is. No, my God. Please. So I'm not gonna change those. I might just put these 2 sticks right here. Probably on like 0, cause for me it's better at 0.
But nobody else could see him. The referee even called fouls on the other team. When opponents went for a shot, Kenny would sit right on the rim. Even when the ball went in, he would bounce it back out. It bounced in and out so much, the whole crowd went absolutely nuts. So we won without surprise. It was our first victory since Kenny passed away. The team was completely pumped up, but I was even more excited and went straight for Kenny to celebrate. Suddenly, the whole place felt frozen. The coach and teammates were staring at me like I had lost my mind. Just standing there celebrating by myself.
I totally panicked and just said I was hugging myself because it felt really warm. Kenny and I had been close since we were kids, and we were still goofing around even now. But his strength was absolutely insane. One wrong move and he would send me flying across the room. He kept throwing me around in the most ridiculous positions. But just as we were having a blast, my teammate suddenly spotted something strange. He did not think anything supernatural was happening. He just figured I had gone completely crazy from losing my brother. But then something happened that really made me furious. Kenny suddenly showed up right in the middle of my date with my girlfriend. I could see her totally confused face, but Kenny kept blocking my view, and his weird expressions made her think I was mentally ill. Suddenly, a spice bottle flew up into the air. I grabbed it fast so she would not notice, but Kenny forced an entire kilogram of spice into my bowl. So I just sat there and ate the whole thing right in front of her to play it off. But that was not even the worst part. Just as we finished dinner and were about to kiss, Kenny suddenly jumped between us. I just stood there looking like a complete idiot, but I was not going to let that stop me. So I sneaked in a kiss.
That's why I said.
Actually made her totally unable to control his anger watching the other team dominate. So he grabbed their star player and slammed him straight into the backboard. The guy ended up with full body fractures and was rushed to the hospital. I felt completely crushed with guilt, but having my girlfriend by my side helped me get through it. Then Kenny found me to go over the final strategy.
How is it
But I
that
decided our
Chinos
team was
have
going to
great
make a real show this time. I
feel like
chose to
he's
play with just my teammates, but Kenny was absolutely furious. Then he flashed once and disappeared. Team just won the NBA championship, but we totally cheated. Our team had 6 players on the court, but only I could see. He was the
Gets
ghost
it,
of my
you
dead
put
brother
your
Kenny.
left stick
His
mid to
presence
1
pulled me out
and
of
your
my
left
grief.
stick
But
max to
before the game,
75. This is something that pro players such
sir, step away from the vehicle. It's mine. I just bought it. I can't get this stupid door up.
Lucy wondered how her car had been stolen, and the man said a girl sold it to him for $4,000. Lucy was very angry because her car was stolen. But the man how their car had disappeared for no reason. Searching the hospital. But to her shock, the one who stole her car was a 17-year-old girl.
It's going to remove that delay from when you push that left stick forward to when you actually start drifting, and it's going to get you really full tap sprint much quicker. The second setting is simple. Stuff. So let me show you this. So you see, as soon as I move the stick and my gun goes up, that means I'm tax sprint. That's how you know you're running as fast as you can. Eventually, it runs out and your gun goes back down. That's how you know your tax sprint is. This is why you really want to have tax sprint assist on, because it's the fastest you can move throughout the map. Now, look, bonus thing on top of that, if you run through and you pull out your melee weapon, this gives you unlimited tax sprint. So this is really helpful in Warzone. You're gonna see a little bit. I'm gonna show you exactly how to use this to its fullest potential. So now we got that out the way. We're still in the movement tab, but you want to slide down to the slide/dive view. By default, it's on tap to slide, which has a little bit of delay. So, like, as you can see, I press it and it takes a second. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's not really that noticeable. But when you start playing on the other options, it gets way more noticeable. So, you can have this on if you don't care about diving in. If you only play Rebirth, this gives you the fastest slide possible. But what I highly recommend, and like all the pro players use, is hybrid. So, hybrid is a little bit of a combination of everything else. You know, you slide fast, but you can also dive. And the way to dive is by holding the left stick in when you move. You get that instant slide that you get with slide only. It's super fast, super snappy, but you can also hold the left stick in and dive. Now that left stick dive comes important when you need to get out of places because sometimes the game sucks and you try to jump out.
I'm just gonna put this on real quick. I seen Zachary using it. Actually, love using it. Zachary's just.
When designing private products or decisions, the quotient is 3. And if you were to add 18 to this number,
Reload.
that is correct.
Jump out the window. You see that right there, right? I tried to jump out the window and I hit the wall. So this little extra sauce is you need to be able to dive to get out of sticky situations just like that. All you got to do is dive at the window. Super helpful. You can jump out of places super fast, easily get away from people. I highly recommend having that slide/dive behavior. Make sure that's on hybrid. This is going to be important for moving as fast as you can and smooth as you can. Now, we're still in the controller settings, but come over to this controller tab and I'm about to put you on game, all right? Look, listen up. People think you need this sensitivity high to move fast. That's not how it works at all. It's like, let me put it on an example. You ever see that meme of like that guy at the store, he's shaking his head, but he's not really moving fast? That's what high sensitivity does. Like, it makes you think you're moving fast, but you're really moving the same speed as everybody else. So what you want is like a combination of both, to where you feel fast, but you also have smooth movement. And that's where 1.6 comes in handy. Now, 1.6 used to be 7.7, but you can see, like, it's smooth enough for you to do 360s if you want, but you still have enough control to where you can do a nice little 360 and look how smooth it was back door. Like, this is smooth enough to where you get nice movement, you feel fast and all that, but you get great control of your aim. Because let's be honest, what's the point of being a movement demon if you can't aim and you're shooting at somebody and your aim's just all over the place? You feel me? So what I want you to do is make sure this is 1.6, that's gonna be 7.7. This is a good mix of movement and good aim. Now, another thing that's gonna be really helpful for your movement, come down to these dead zone inputs, you know. Make sure you're
Boy was about to join a new team, but he told the coach he only wear number 21. The coach was totally shocked, but the team already had a number 21. So the coach said
they're down to like 1, and your left stick max is on 75. Now what this is going to do is, as you can see, it decreases value to reach max on input with your left stick, so you don't have to move it as far for it to immediately listen to you. It's the same thing with this mid, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to immediately listen to you. That's the next one.
Let's see what's actually good.
The coach said the current number 21
21.
just like that, Nick joined SWAT. But when the coach handed Nick
By the way, to probably get yourself up in Warzone, right? Now, if you come over to your classes, now the first thing we're going to touch on is the movement perks, right? And the number one movement perk in this game is Sprinter. Now, as you can see, this lets you attack for indefinitely. So we talked about the knife trick, but Sprinter really lets you do that same thing when you have your gun out. So you definitely need this for when you get your loadout and everything, because the knife is good for when you don't have your loadout and Rebirth Island, but then once you finally get your loadout, you just have to use Sprinter. Now, another big movement perk is Resolute. So now, as you can see with this one, you get a 50% also your movement speed bonus when you're getting shot at. Now, this is really helpful, like if you're trying to run away from somebody, they tag you in the back one time, you can immediately get around the corner with that extra movement boost, and it's a huge boost.
The coach was totally shocked. He yelled at Chase big time. Then he sent all the players to the training field. But when they got there, the coach would not let Chase join the practice. He made Chase sit on the side and think about why he was here. Chase felt really good, but he had no choice. Watching him Chase train made it really good work. But the players didn't
now we're going to talk about some of the movement attachments that fit on you.
Boys, stop throwing you.
You can't fight yourself. You gotta move your car, it's not gonna fight.
Carl, what are you doing?
Pretty much every gun in the game, SMGs, and
Hey,
AR.
what's
So
my
one of the
charger?
main ones
It's
is
on
Ranger
40
4
bit.
gun right here. Now, as you see,
On the
Ranger 4 gun
40
gives you
I said
super
on.
speed. Now, this is going to be combined with like. It's really cool because you're going to be moving. Much faster with limited time speed. You're moving way faster with this sprint and movement speed. So you gotta have this. Ergonomic grip is another huge. Because look at that, slide the fire speed, dive the fire speed, and ADS speed. Now the slide the fire speed is obviously important because we want to move across the map fast, snappy, and nice. Really? But the ADS speed, you definitely need that to keep your gun up. Because what good is moving fast if you're not getting your gun up fast? So you gotta have this instead of maxing out like complete movement attachment. Boom, balance stop. As you can see, movement speed, aim marker speed, all kind of different speeds. This is another attachment that you can put on any of your SMGs. I think it's on the AR. Well, where you just get a big boost all around to your movement. Now, this is really good if you want to max out your movement as fast as you can. As you can see, the attachment even say maximize mobility. Now, while you're still in your class setup, you want to come over to your technicals and you want to make sure you have a stem shot on. Now, what this is going to do, immediate burst of movement speed and refreshes your attack sprint. So this is good for getting out of situations where you're getting shot in the back. Like, as you can see right here, these guys are camping my loadout. I killed 2 of them and I'm running away from one and I stem just to get my health back and an instant boost of my attack sprint. This makes you be able to make crazy plays and sprawl wipe teams just like this. That's crazy, I'll take both in. I'll take both in. Okay. Oh, they just fried that, bro. Yeah, I'm on the roof. Yeah, I'm on the roof. What you want to do? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Movement perks, right? And the number one movement perk in this game is sprint. The speed, air speed, the medium. If you come over to your classes now, the thing we're going to touch on is the movement perks, right? And the number one movement perk in this game is Sprinter. Now, as you can see, this lets you tack sprint indefinitely. So we talked about the knife trick, but Sprinter really lets you do that same thing when you have your gun out. So you definitely need this for when you get your loadout and everything. See, with this one, you get a 15% movement speed bonus when you're getting shot at. Now, this is really helpful. Like if you're trying to run away from somebody, they tag you in the back one time, you can immediately get around the corner with that extra movement boost, and it's a huge boost, honestly. Now we're going to talk about...
Okay, so the backup to the computer, next visual, your navigation structure. You're right. Very good. And paying attention.
I just found news that Messi's actually an alien. Because how do you do this during the game?
Zero. Now drop the leg real quick. Let y'all see. Now I'm trying to see.
I think I just found news that Messi's actually an alien. Because how do you do this during the game? I think I just found news.
That's just normal running.
Movement attachment.
With Robinhood Gold, earn 3.35% APY with high-yield cash.
Did you know that Walmart Express delivery comes in as fast as an hour? That news. I lost my bags again. This came faster than his ride from the airport. This is just cake.
Okay, Aaron. Hello.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon.
Catching up!
That's so stupid, man.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. All stations, a stockpile of Nova gas.
How's that tag? Get
Take
ready!
clear of the chemistry site.
Would they be the mail or something or something?
We do spank ass, and I'm telling you this personally, nigga. My mama nigga, we spank ass, bro.
Were they stacking or something? They stacking?
Hey, we all lit, we all lit. You niggas sweet over here though, bro. I'm trying to put a bit on you niggas.
Hey, this boy taking my line up. The heck? Why I got two same, bro? Two the same gun.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Hey, ho, hey, bro, you see that beat come out, bro? Bitch, don't try to duck this button, ho. We can't duck this switch.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Even though you just try to get close up on me and shit, I ain't like this, you get close up on me.
I don't know why though.
But we do spank at. Oh, these niggas on the roof. Hold on, man. Let me get that right. Hey, man. Hey, I just fucked one of them ass. There, y'all.
Yeah, you down?
Man, he jumping in.
Got you.
You jumping in, fuck nigga. These niggas just tried to get me, man. Appreciate it. These niggas just tried to get me. They know I was just spanking ass. That's why they tried to just bump down like that. They know I was spanking ass.
I got you. The heck?
Enemy soldier incoming.
On top. What are we doing, boy?
Inserting additional armor.
Nigga try to walk me down, I backed him up. But yeah, it had to run the forward jump. And he counted to get pumped in head, pistol, boy. He in the way, fuck the boy. I'm at the gas station, flush the boy. He ain't no hitter, you can't force the boy. I'm in that field for real water, boy.
And there.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
I wish this kid had that name. Sprinter.
Enemies are dropping into the
Where are you
area.
going?
Watch the skies.
Fuck, man. Oh, that nigga triple team me.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy destroyed. Use
gotta
attack
skip
map to
down.
hunt down the rest of them.
Reloading.
There you go. Yo! Huh? Of course, bro. Y'all boys suck.
Hostile armor broken.
I did 4 people.
Back in the AO.
Back on station. Go get after it.
Incoming shots.
I'm gonna get shot from bro.
Inserting additional armor.
I know, dang well.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. You have reinforcements inbound. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
Little bro, what is this?
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Got gas.
Little bit!
Drop into the area. Watch the skies.
Jesus Christ.
Back in the
Time for
AO.
vengeance. You're redeploying.
Stop pushing over this one.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Oh boy.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
If you have something to say,
Remaining operators
reloading.
from that squad. Hunt them down.
Not done yet.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Precision airstrike.
Boy, no,
standing by.
Takes more than that to finish me.
Boy.
Visual on enemy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Oh, here I'm
Lethal front.
Insurgents about
Incoming shot! Hostile armor broken.
kill confirmed.
Oh,
We've located the rest of them. Squad mate back on station. Good work.
Reloading.
Target down.
Inserting additional armor. Watch your fire! Changing mags.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone.
Five of them.
You here, boy?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Not done yet.
You mean still?
Mark remaining operators from that
Changing
squad.
mags.
Hunt them down.
Takes more than that to finish
Heck,
me.
won't let me get all that in still.
Inserting additional armor. Hostile armor broken.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Resurgence has been deactivated. The air base.
Done yet. Class dismissed. Inserting additional armor. Switching mags. Not done yet.
Boy.
Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Consider this. You're inserting additional armor.
Oh, desbloqueé la mira, no, eso es lo que yo quería desbloquear.
Reloading.
You're in the top 5. Bring
Not
home the
done
win.
yet.
5 squads still operational in the AO. You're in the top 3. Don't get up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay
Inserting
alert.
additional armor. Changing mags. Takes more than that to finish me.
Ya, le eso que estaba tirado en el piso ahí.
Inserting additional armor.
Move to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Target area marked. You're
Oh, bro.
Impact, no hit.
Come on, dude. Oh, shit. I swear to God. Oh!
Only 5 remain. The enemy will get them back.
She's on fuck. She's on fuck.
When you're asleep, your brain physically locks out your muscles, so you don't jump out of bed and act out your dreams. But when your body and your brain fail to synchronize, two things can happen. If your body wakes up while your mind is still resting, you're capable of wandering around, only to wake up the next morning with little to no memory of what you did. But sometimes your mind wakes up while your body is still completely shut down. If this happens, you're supposed to be asleep, so your brain panics and keeps the dream engine running with your eyes wide open. You're left completely frozen in your bed, forced to stare at whatever your mind is dreaming directly into your bedroom in real life. When you're asleep, your brain physically locks out your muscles, so you don't jump out of bed and act out your dreams. But when your body and your brain fail to synchronize, two things can happen.
Well, we talked about this. The father insisted Kyle wouldn't want to leave his brother, but the mother
Movement.
because the third hand looked too strange. Sean stopped an argument, suggested running
Movement, that's some sort of.
making a decision based on the result. The parents had to realize their fighting was hurting Kyle.
Most terrifying pieces of machinery ever made.
Well, look at this. You think he's... Mix it up, bro. Why this nigga getting close? Hold on. Hey, fucking wait.
Today's lesson, time to put theory into practice. Time to put theory in today's lesson, survival of the fittest.
Shouted loudly, and insisted that he continued to work away. He allowed him to recover. Principal, desperate to smooth things over, quickly declared that this was all wrong. Thankfully, my identity crisis was temporarily resolved. During pointed at my face, looking for a while, and I've been pretending to be him for 2 weeks, just to prove I could make the boys' soccer team. Glad to say well, then realized what they did. Actually thought it was cool. Fixing it to keep his voice down.
Time to put theory into practice.
All my explanations, everything I tried to do,
Here's a tutorial how to YY macro on CSS.
Losing actual food.
I'm reloading!
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate the targets to bring them back faster. Enemies dropping into the AO. Be advised, enemy squad done for you. Bounty targets are up. Get after them. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy soldier incoming.
RCXD ready.
You have reinforcements inbound. Loadout drop headed your way.
Take the MCC4.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Not done yet.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostiles are resupplying.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Hostile armor broken.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Reloading.
I've survived worse.
Swapping mag. Incoming shot! What the hell is your problem?
You will not surprise me again. Die a better
Thanks.
death than this.
That was a little too close. Thank you.
I've survived worse.
Switching mags! Inserting additional armor.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Like most, you lack conviction.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Inserting additional armor.
Enemy dropping into the AO. We've got 10 squads active. 10 remain. You're almost done here.
Reloading.
Mark remaining
Here we go.
operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
I've survived worse.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Enemy soldier incoming. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO. advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Every single kill I get.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Get to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
I've survived worse. Moving to my mark.
Top 3. Stay alert.
I know, I'm thinking now. Thank you.